It's a hybrid! Hey guys, welcome back to the Bald Shredder channel, and yes, today we are checking out another one of my custom builds. And I am referring to this as a hybrid rather than like a parts caster, just due to the way the whole thing came together. When I think of a parts caster, it makes me think like, well, I had this body laying around, I had this neck laying around, I had these like extra parts, and I just kind of threw it together like willy-nilly. But that was not exactly the case with this guitar. As you can see on the headstock, it says IYV. This is a custom-made neck that I had made specifically to match up with this body. Let me start off by giving you guys the backstory of where I got this body and exactly what it is. I got this body from Mike over at Fulton Street Beats. He originally did a review on this guitar when it had the original neck on it. I don't know how to say the name, like Asmuse or something like that, A-S-M-U-S-E. And then kind of around the same time, I did a video on a Jackson Kelly that I got as part of a trade. And after Mike saw my video, he sent me a message saying, hey dude, would you be willing to trade that Kelly body for this body? Not the whole guitar, just the body. And I was like, yeah, cool, because I didn't really want to keep that Kelly body, but I did want to keep the Jackson neck. And I really like this body shape, so it's like, yeah, let's just swap the bodies, and that's what we did. And I didn't want to put that Jackson neck on this body because I thought, it's not really gonna match up. I mean, it would, it was 24 frets, but I just thought it wouldn't quite look right. So I wanted to get a new neck made to go with this body, and of course, if I'm gonna have like a new custom neck made at a really reasonable price, well, of course it's gonna be IYV. Now this neck has already been seen in a video right here on the channel. When I had this neck made, I had 3 necks made at the same time. So yeah, I did a video showing the 3 necks, and I put one of them on one of my other guitars. And in that video, I talked about how because I ordered 3 necks at the same time, you know, I saved a little bit on the price per neck, and I definitely saved on the shipping cost because they were shipping all 3 necks to me at once. And that's how they ended up coming out to like $91 per neck. Now, other than the cost being like extremely reasonable, it's just a totally killer neck. And I'll tell you why. I'll go over the specs and I'll tell you why the neck, it really is the secret weapon to this whole guitar. But first, I want you guys to hear the all-new jam that I wrote and recorded with this guitar just for this video. And it sounds pretty good, I think. Check it out. You know guys, a lot of time when I post videos up, people will make comments like, dude, you should put an album out. Well, guess what? I have several. In fact, my most recent album, Dawn of the Shredder, is out now and available, and you can get a copy in my eBay store. And if you want to check that out, I'm going to have a link to my eBay store down in the video description. And while we're at it, guys, if you're not currently subscribed to the Bald Shredder channel, if you could just take a quick second to reach down and hit that subscribe button, that would be really cool. And hit the like button too, why not? All right, back to the guitar. So what's cool about ordering like a custom neck from IYV is that you get to spec it out exactly how you want it. You're not just buying a neck off eBay and it's like, it is what it is, it's already made. No, this neck was not made until I ordered it. So I told them I wanted a really thin profile. I gave them exact measurements, like 19 millimeters at the first fret and then like 20 millimeters at the 12th fret or something like that. Really thin, because that's what I like. And you can tell them, how wide do you want the nut? Okay, 42 millimeters, that's what I want. Do you want the headstock leaning back or do you want the headstock straight? You get to pick the wood. I wanted a maple neck with a rosewood fretboard. And then extremely important to me is I get to tell them I want jumbo frets. I don't want medium frets. I don't want small frets for sure. I want the jumbo frets, and then that's what they put on there. So bottom line, guys, is I've got this really awesome neck that is totally perfect for me because I spec'd it out with, you know, everything that I love. And because I ordered 3 necks at the same time, it was only $91 per neck. Like an incredible deal. But remember guys, IYV does not only do necks, they do bodies, they do complete custom guitars. Really great stuff. And if you want to get in touch with IYV, I will have the contact email down in the video description. You need to email Mr. Doe about what you're thinking about or you know what you want to look into, and then he will get back to you. Now the rest of the guitar, guys, originally it did have the little logo for the company here, and of course I didn't want that logo on there anymore, so I had to kind of sand it off. But then I thought, well, it looks weird if I only sand off like in this one spot. So to give it kind of a distressed or relic look, I ended up sanding off in some other spots, and I think it turned out pretty cool looking like that. I got a couple of metal pickup rings. I think I got them on Temu. And then these 2 pickups I got from AliExpress. They're ceramic, high output pickups. I really liked the red, how it kind of matches the red on the body, and I just think it looks cool. And they were really inexpensive. I think it was like $15 for the set. And they sound pretty good. And it's still got the original hardtail bridge. So when Mike sent me the body, he left the bridge on there. And then pretty simple control layout, guys. 1 volume, 1 tone, 3-way blade switch. And here's a shot of the back. You can see it's a bolt-on, but it's got a pretty good connection here, the way I like it, you know, where it's not that square piece. It's kind of like shaved off. Really good, easy upper fret access. I can reach that 24th fret super easy with my pinky or my ring finger. And I really like the body shape on this body. It's kind of like an Ibanez style body shape, but I think it's a little bit smaller. So this is like a dinky, which for me, I really like. And it's really lightweight too. Only 5.72 pounds. So all in all, guys, I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. I mean, it just plays good, it sounds good. And really, let's be honest, it's all due to the neck. If a guitar is going to play well and feel well in your hand, it has to have a good neck. That's literally like 90-something% of like the importance of everything on the guitar. At least for me. And this kind of proves it because this is a really cheap, inexpensive body. All the parts, components, the pickups, the bridge, everything cheap, inexpensive. But then I've got this custom-made neck that's really well made, good fret leveling. I didn't level the frets, by the way. Really low action, no buzzing frets. That's pretty much how every neck that I've gotten from IYV is. Every guitar. Really good fretwork. So if you've got a neck that's perfect for you, good fretwork, got everything that you like, spec'd out the way you like it, and you put it on a cheap body, it's still gonna feel and play pretty good or really good because it's all in the neck. And I don't think it would work the other way around where, hey, I've got this really nice, expensive, like a Charvel made in the USA body with Seymour Duncan pickups and you know, made in Germany, Floyd Rose bridge, whatever, and then you stick like a $30 neck on there with small frets and uneven frets, and it's not gonna play good, it's not gonna feel well, because even though you have an expensive body, that cheap neck that's not made well, it's gonna pretty much ruin the whole thing. So yeah, it's all in the neck. All right guys, if you want to see me do some more shredding on this guitar, be sure to tune into my weekly live stream this week, every week, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. I will be shredding on this guitar on Wednesday. All right guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.